All right, everybody, it's Outdoors with Big Matt. We're indoors. We're at an old church.
There was, but he actually bought some new
It's
stuff.
been several churches, so, but I'll just gonna do a quick little run through, show y'all a few things.
In this small piece.
Yeah.
But there's laid off there, if there's something like that, that you know you're missing a piece of, glass is so expensive, if we could donate a small, you know what I'm saying, if we can help out with something like that. I know my folks, because I can.
This is the outside of the building when it was newer. And yes, the floor is very badly sloped. It's basically, you can see the lines on the floor are where the pews used to be in the church. And you have the stage, but look at these awesome stained glass windows.
I don't recall that the Druids used pentagrams.
And yep, there's Texans down under doing what she does best,
I lived too
politicking.
long in California, and I know too many pagans, so.
We traveled with me, I was
Yeah.
born in West Point, you know.
Okay, so you're
yeah,
military
I'm
brat.
an Army brat.
I'm a missionary kid.
Okay,
Yeah, so, you know, the constant moving and.
yes, my mom
and this stuff.
actually felt called to be a missionary, but for the time period, they said that if
You know, and you know,
Old Titanic.
missionary.
yeah, I believe it. But the thing is instead we're stationed my dad in places like Turkey.
Yeah,
And
which,
we
yeah, we call that the 1040 window, where we
Yes,
don't talk about it when.
Yes,
And they, on the floor, I don't know if you can see the blue tape, but they have it marked out
and people wanted to.
the size of one of these
Yes.
lifeboats.
At least there were two men, and, in particular that came family of us. And one of them told my mom at one point, she said, he goes, you know, I see you're devout and I see how you're living, that's, you know, fantastic, I'm paraphrasing of course. He said, but, you know, you said your God is so strong, and I know it's also the God of Abraham, but, you know, and then, I felt three stories landing on my neck. And, I believe I had some cartilage damage and stuff from that, but I should have died. I landed in wet cement, but it was only about that thick.
And this is an exact replica of the Titanic.
That, when they put the drops in it to see the
It
scratches.
just started boiling.
It was totally yellow, you know, there was
Yeah.
scars everywhere, or not scars, but, scratches. My eyes were burned by the light. When I saw the doctor recently, he says they can't see anything.
Yeah.
He is still now a Christian, and we are, due to, social media, we're now back in touch.
But just think how small you had to be to fit in this.
Captain on a merchant marines ship, and, currently in, Central America.
And I'm probably doing this backwards, but
So even
I
though
apologize.
she wasn't called, yeah, my
Well,
mom made her mind, but,
God has his way
Yes.
of
yes,
yeah, we've seen so many remarkable
Oh, yes.
things.
Oh, yes. But when I.
You have to know why you believe what you believe, and
Yes,
that means you have to question.
I am so thankful my parents taught me at a young age.
Mm-hmm.
You don't just listen to what they're saying from the pulpit, you read it above and below, you make sure it's
Yeah.
not being cherry picked.
Context.
Take it in context, and I grew up living in Turkey. My earliest memories are walking in, Ephesus.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, places like that, I've been to Ephesus,
My,
I felt the waters.
of something that was, somebody was explaining where these biblical lands actually were, with the modern name, you know,
Right.
and she was,
And then reading like the Bible and saying, oh, wait, when I read the Bible, I knew who they were.
yeah.
It wasn't just a story.
Hello, Tom.
All of you
I
All right, well,
kind of like to,
hi, everybody. Texas Down Under, Anita, and I'm here with Outdoors with Big Mac, and we are about to go on. We have boarding passes for the Titanic, and we're going to see how we do. He is Wallace Hartley. I am Ida Strauss,
okay,
and then over there are obituaries, and we're going to find out if we actually lived or not.
And in true Texas fashion, look,
okay.
New York,
Yeah, we're traveling to New York. Get a rope.
New York. Get a rope.
Yeah. Oh, you're in second class. I'm in first class.
I'd like to, for the sixth, I'd like to go on.
Anyway, this right here's the clearance certificate saying that basically the Titanic was seaworthy.
Yep. That's what that paper right there says, seaworthy.
Yep.
I
Did
think
you
they
show
got
them
that
the?
wrong.
Did you already show? We found
This
the
is
obituary.
the obituary for
Ida Strauss.
Ida Strauss, which is played by
Anita.
Texans Down Under.
This is the one that I was given the ticket for, and Ida did die from the during the sinking. But some tidbits: she was a faithful wife of Isidore Strauss, and due to their age and influence, both Isidore and Ida were offered a place on a lifeboat. But Isidore would not board until every woman and child was on a lifeboat safely. Ida stepped off the lifeboat and said, "Where you go, I go." It's a couple. They sat together on the deck holding hands. Ida ensured her maid was on a lifeboat and gave her a mink coat since she would no longer require it. Ida and Isidore were reportedly washed overboard by a wave. Her children survived her. And then
And then there's me.
Wallace Henry Hartley. And he also died during the sinking. At 34 years old, Roger was a fantastic violinist and was the band leader on the Titanic. Wallace played for the Huddersfield Philharmonic Orchestra and the Municipal Orchestra in Bridlington. As the Titanic sank, Hartley was one of the musicians that played music to keep the passengers calm. These men were considered heroes. And I've thought so every time I've heard the story. It's like the ballet dancers at
All right, everyone. Just wanted to do just a quick little summary. I'm back in the car because that slanted floor was just, it was making me hurt. But just to give you an idea, this is 4 stories. The building, it's an old church, and it was a school for a little while, and then it was a Baptist church, I believe, is what the gentleman was saying. I'm not sure. We'll update that a little bit more as soon as I can find out, probably when Texans comes out. But it's located in Alvin, Texas. It is open to the public. Right now they're doing Titanic because of I believe it's the anniversary of when it sank or something or that another. But coming soon, they're going to be doing Star Trek. So anybody in the Houston area, this place is located in Alvin, Texas. It is a historical marker, so you can find it very easily. But I'm gonna let you know right now, it is a bit of a hike to get up to the door to go in. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 levels. It zigzags, but it is wheelchair accessible. But if you're tall like me and Uncle Jesse, if you watch this and you go in here, when you go through the door, make sure you duck. I got a knot on my head. But yeah, anyways, pretty cool, interesting. It's an old church. I love the windows. The old stained glass is awesome. But I'm gonna try when we're pulling out to catch a quick video of the entrance so y'all can see it too. But no, it's pretty cool. Just be aware that the area where everything is displayed is slanted down to the corner for a cathedral. And you can see where all the pews were on the floor. So, but yeah, y'all, if y'all are around this area or get around this area, come check them out. It's pretty cool. It's free. So God bless, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye bye. That's what the front of it looks like.